And when I saw her then, guys, oh my gosh. Woo. Oh my gosh, guys. It was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today guys, I'm just here to tell you something that is so dear to my heart, something that I have been through, something that a lot of people probably don't know about me. I just wanted to share my information of how I donated a kidney to my sister when I was 25 years old. It's been about 7 years now, almost 7 years since we went through the transplant process, and I just wanted to share, you know, for some people who want to do this, who want to do the same, but who are scared, who just have so many questions. Should they do it? Should they not do it? What if they do it? What next? What happens? And it's something that anybody can do. You can donate a kidney to your friends, to a stranger. You know, you can, if you just have that will in your heart. It's all started in 2011 when my sister, my oldest sister, Judy, right here, she's so cute, so loving. She's everything. She's my heart, okay? She's my wife now. I call her my wife because we share a kidney, you know, something like that. We're married. Okay, so my sister became sick. You know, she was having symptoms like high blood pressure. I mean, she was having headaches. She was having, you know, she started getting like edematous, like her legs would swell up for no reason. We had no idea. And we're like, okay, so what is happening really? We had no idea until like months later when she had like her blood work. She went to the doctor. She kept on going to the doctor, you know, and she had some blood work and they were like, oh, it looks like her kidneys are failing. We're like, what? 37? Kidneys failing? Why? We had no history in my family, nothing. Like it was just random. Okay. We're like, okay, so she only has about 10% of her kidneys working. What? Are you kidding me? 10%? She was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. And they were like, okay, she needs dialysis because she has so much toxins. You know, kidneys help releasing toxins from your body, peeing. So when your kidneys fail, end renal failure, that's what she had. Your kidneys don't work anymore, you don't pee no more, and she was getting dialysis like 3-4 times a week, and it was like 4 hours each session. It was just like draining. So her doctor was like, she's so young, she needs like to be on a kidney transplant list or whatever, or she needs a donor where family members, anybody who can like donate to her. So of course my mom was like jumping in. She was like, she's gonna do it. My mom, you know, she's like in her 60s, and her husband was like, oh, he's gonna do it too. They had all the blood work done. And then one day I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna do it. I think me and her, she's the firstborn, I'm the lastborn. For some reason I just felt like so I just felt like I was going to be a match. I was here in the US, she's in Malawi, and I was like, I called her that day. I said, you know what? I think I'm going to give you this kidney. And she said, what? I was 25, guys, then. I was 25, not married, no baby. Of course, I had my fiancé with me. I talked to my fiancé. I was like, let me tell you, I think I want to do this. He was like, of course, he was like, really? You want to do this? Like, do you know the risks and what can happen? I'm like, yeah, I mean, we can go. We went to my doctor. We started the process. I went to my doctor. I got my blood type, you know. I was there waiting for my blood results. Like, please God, let me be all positive. Please let me be all positive. And my doctor called me and she was like, guess what? You're all positive. I was like, yes, thank you, God. Thank you, God. But it is a long process. That was just the beginning, guys. That was the beginning. The specialists were like, okay, the process needs to be done in India. So I got my results here. I had a lot of tests done, guys. It was like a long process. I left from the US to India in July. Yeah, in July, end of July, somewhere there. And she left with my mom and her husband. We all met in India. We had to go to the courthouse, like to verify the relationship, like why, like for my mom to be like a witness over there to make sure we know what is happening. In my heart of hearts, I was like, I am doing this. There is no turning back. And over there, guys, it happens a lot. Like there were a lot of people who were there and they would change their mind when they got there. So I hadn't been to Malawi since I left in 2007. So when I went to India then, that was my first time seeing my sister after just hearing that she's sick. Of course she was sending me pictures, but I was like, like she wasn't like changing that much in a picture. And when I saw her then, guys, oh my gosh. Woo. Oh my gosh, guys. It was like, I'm sorry. Woo. It was like the saddest thing, guys. Every time she's done with dialysis, it was just like, it tore on her body. Like, it was the saddest thing. Like, you guys have no idea what these people go through when they're doing dialysis. It's like, oh my gosh. And then after some time, like, she would get back to normal, and after 3 days, like, do the same thing over again. We were there from end July, and we didn't go through the transplant until September 13th. So you guys can imagine, we were there doing the whole test. Like, it was like a whole lot of tests that had to be done. Like, I had to go through a stress test, so I was on the treadmill running, so that they had to just make sure like my heart can take surgery. Like, it's a long surgery, okay? It's like, I was not sick, so they're gonna make me sick, something like that. So they had to make sure like my body can take it, and yeah, so it was a whole lot of things to be done. So yeah, so on September 13th, honey, it was a Friday. We went through, we prayed. My mom is a strong believer, guys, but I could just imagine what my mother was going through on that day, guys. It was like, it was crazy. My mother having 2 of her kids going through surgery on the same day at the same time. Can you imagine what a mother was going through? Oh my gosh. It was like, whoo, like no mother should go through that. Like, oh my gosh, it was just crazy. And we went in there. In my heart, I did not have a doubt at all. I knew I was gonna make it through. Like, nothing was going through my head. Like, what if you don't make it? Like, what if, no, nothing. I was like so determined. I was like, this is going to happen and this is going to be great. And my sister is going to be okay. But guys, you can actually live with 1 kidney for the rest of your life. And the other one is just like a backup, So yeah, so on September 13th, guys, me and my sister went and had our transplant. Oh my gosh. 8 hours later, I woke up. I was like, oh my gosh, it doesn't even hurt. And then I had to wake up. I was like, the nurse was like, are you sure it doesn't hurt? And she was like, I was like, yeah. And she's like, you want to try to get up? I'm like, yeah. I tried to get up. I was like, okay, all right. No, thank you. No, ma'am. I'm just gonna lay here. Oh my gosh, guys, like that was the first time. So they had to put us in a separate area because my sister had to go to the ICU. I had to go to the regular, floor because I was fine. Oh, they had to keep her over there because, she was prone to infections. So they had to separate her. The first time I went there, they were like, okay, so you can go. I had to wear a mask and I had to be wheeled over there just to see her. And when I reached over there and I was like, oh my gosh, we did it, sister. We did it. And she was like, yes, thank you. And I was like, thank you, God. Thank you so much. Thank you, God, for giving me this opportunity to give my sister a second chance in life. She's gonna see her kids grow. She's, she's just gonna live a normal life again. So for her, they did not take out all the they did not take out the failed kidneys. They just put the other one in. So she has like 3 kidneys. I'm always making fun of her that she has 3 kidneys. But yeah, guys, so it was something that I had never thought in my life that I would go through. You know, life happens, things happen, you gotta adjust, you gotta make quick decisions. But this is the decision that I have never regretted. I would never regret for the rest of my life. And for others who want to know, I got married after that. I had a baby, no complications whatsoever after having the baby. I mean, I'm healthy, I'm strong. She's healthy, she's strong, she's doing better than ever. Here's her picture now. She's like, you guys have no idea what donating a kidney can do to somebody's life. You're giving somebody another opportunity to live life, to live a normal life, just like you and me. Of course, she takes immunosuppressants, but what is taking pills? Like people take pills all the time. So that is just another thing. As for me, I take nothing. I mean, I'm just living healthy. I'm okay. I'm gonna be giving you updates on how she's doing, how I'm doing. But other than that, guys, I just wanted to give you guys somebody who's somewhere trying to figure out if they should do it. Guys, go ahead, save a life, save somebody's life today. Go for it. If you have questions, hit me up. And yeah, so I'm sorry I was emotional, but that's what happens every time I think about it. I'll see you guys in my next video. All right, love you guys. Bye.